be calling you a radical. I'm going to send this video directly to Ken Burns' people. This is significant. You know, Ken Burns is the king of the baseball metaphor, and he's proven that the baseball metaphor is Americana. It's unarguable. It's unarguable. You know, this is the bottom of the 13th. So, first off, you got a team that wins 106 games that doesn't win the division. You got a team that wins 107. The power there be. Is that even possible? I mean, you think about it. Neither team goes to the World Series. Now think about this. The Braves were under 500 on Hiroshima and Nagasaki Day. What's that? I think they didn't go over 500 until, Hiroshima and Nagasaki Day. And we'll get to some talk about this. Significant because they fired up the other reactor in Fukushima, Japan, and the powers that be, even though the United States imperialists have propped up this puppet that the people are not buying his bullshit, forced the shutdown of the only reactor they fired up. In Utah. So the new scale SMR, and you don't think the SMR situation in Utah is significant. You don't know shit. So it's headquartered in Corvallis. Utah goes into Corvallis on this big feel-good fairy tale University of Utah story and fucking lose in the New Scale Bowl. Now, Utah's the only one on earth funding these fucking things. They're the ones that started this bullshit. They had one resistance, Kevin Blanch. Now, Corvallis, Kathleen Higley, it's natural uranium from the earth. She's Oregon State. Oregon State is the nuclear energy crime syndicate university. They are the head of the snake, even more than Berkeley, even more than Michigan. There's a little reactor in the end zone there. There are experimental reactors in that little garage right there at the freaking... I mean, who does that? Well, Berkeley does it too, right there in the back of the stadium. I mean, they're fucking sickos. Utah goes in their heavy, heavy, heavy favorite and fucking loses the New Scale Bowl. Little Nookie never hurt anyone, Utah. Why the fuck would Utah be funding a fucking corrupt Kenwood Financial? I'm the guy that exposed when I was in the bone marrow transplant at the top of LDS that it was a sham. That should have been defunct it right there. Utah goes into Corvallis and loses the SMR Small Nookie Bowl. Baseball metaphor, if you don't think it's real, you don't know shit. Again, Ken Burns has proven it. Ken Burns on the podcast. I mean, remember my podcast back when podcasts mattered? Back when they were grassroots and we kicked their ass? Now, the New York Times has one. Ken Burns has been invited on it. And, don't you think we'll be celebrating freaking Muhammad Ali? We're talking about Ali, one of the great true activists in human history. Talking about sports metaphors. Don't you think we'll be celebrating Mark Zuckerberg and Burns about freaking spit his freaking toupee off? He's like, no, he went crazy. He just went on a rant. He sounded like Kevin Blanch. He'll be in jail. And the podcaster just jumps right over it like it's nothing. Let's go to NPR. The planet's been poisoned. The tide pools are dead. All the freaking wells have collapsed. Now let's check the weather, Billy. Yes, Susie. So the baseball metaphor matters. It's significant. A team that was below 500? Rosario, and I don't mean Joel at fucking Hollywood Park or at Santa Anita. So, the fucking SMR Bowl. Santa Susana, you do know about that in LA. It blows my mind. There's nothing more. I saw so many guys out with Dodgers hats today. I was at the store before I was listening to the Weber State game up there. I saw more Dodgers gear. People had faces painted up. I mean, this is Dodger country, big time. Not me. They lost me. Of course, I don't root for a uniform. The metaphor. I've always got it on my mind. I'll tell you what. Well, more than one. I was a huge baseball fan. I'm a radio guy. I mean, the radio analysis anymore, they got voices, but they don't have minds. I don't believe what I just freaking lived. Oh, it matters. It matters. Ken Burns has proven it. So the San Onofre Bowl. So you go Los Angeles versus Atlanta. You know, more delay. So it comes out today. The reactor that they've been working on for how many years in Georgia? The only one that's being built for year after year after year. It's delayed for the umpteenth how many fucking time? Savannah River. Well, that's actually in South Carolina, the Tower of Babel. But is it Vogel? Yeah. That would be the second reactor to go online in 44 years, watts of power. Took 44 years. Santa Susana in LA. TikTok, Diablo Canyon clock should have been shut down. They said that it would have been shut down. I was fucked right there by Dodger Stadium when we got the news. Remember I went up to Barack Obama fucking CIA University? Remember I was staying right down the road? Right by the Pasadena Suicide Bridge. You go over the fucking bridge and Eagle Rock. Fucking, what's Occidental up there on the hill? That's when I announced to the world that Diablo was shutting down. Oh, it matters. This is significant. It's significant. Braves cheating ass Astros. Well, Dusty Baker. Fuck. I was at that game in LA. That's the craziest fucking World Series game maybe ever. The fucking Balco Bowl. Barry Bonds, 2003, and fucking Angels. Wow. Oh, it's significant. Utah loses the new scale from hell fucking bowl to a fucking huge upset. Well, new scale. Utah's the only fucking municipality on earth funding these fucking they're a fairy tale. I told Governor Cox right to his face, he doesn't even know what they are. Me and him's had multiple conversations. Every politician in Utah's had to deal with me. And I says, well, why don't we fund fucking Santa Claus or Easter Bunny or fucking American manufactured Jesus? Oh, I guess we do. And there's no such thing as an SMR. Every time they've tried one, oh, Santa Susana, don't you cry for me. We came to Utah with a load from Santa Onofre. These metaphors matter. This is significant. A team that won 107 and a team that never happened before. I mean, the imperialists, the top of the heap. I'll be sending this Ken Burns. Ken Burns should be doing a documentary on Kevin Blanch. Oh boy. Fukushima. A team that was below 500 on Hiroshima Day. Wow. The fucking shut down the first nuclear reactor. Georgia's trying to build one. Black Lives Matter, eh? This is about the coolest fucking thing ever. That's from the fence. That crazy fence that Trump built to keep us out. Oh, it matters. I'll be sending this to Ken Burns. They say he's fucking finally getting awake. TikTok. He's so dead on, and he did the 10th inning. He drank the Kool-Aid. He drank the, Yankees, Red Sox Kool-Aid. They go down, Red Sox. Significant. Dodgers, the highest payroll in baseball, win 106 games, don't win their division. Of course, them fucking Giants, second highest. Oh, it matters. 2012. That metaphor. I was dying. Looked like I was going to die. And I don't know how I hooked on to fucking Buster Posey and that 8. I think it was that orange 8, East 8 on its side. And I'd spent so much time in San Francisco, watching Bonds, fucking working the fucking bay, working the coast. Looked like I was going to die. They were down 2-0 to them Reds. Posey hit one off the wall, East 8 on his side, and Orange 8. They came back, impossible, just like I did in 2012. It was impossible. Even my daughters will tell you. Kevin Blanch is the biggest miracle we ever seen. Oh, it's significant. Pujols' last at bat, I was thinking about when he's up. I says, well, after he got out, they need 9 more outs. There were guys on. They'll never go the next 9 batters out. Somebody will get on. Pujols will get an AB. They didn't. Significant. Team that wins 107 games, 106 never happened. If you don't believe me, you've never watched Ken Burns' 9 innings. I sent this to him. It's significant. Utah goes up and loses the new scale from Hell Bowl. The only municipality on earth funding these fucking things is Utah. And the only person that fought them from the fucking inception, Kevin Blanch. You had me. You had me. You still have me. You have me. I don't believe what I just fucking lived. It's significant. Wow. Team that's under 500 on Hiroshima Day beats the fucking win 106 game fucking highest payroll fucking giant. They go down. Gotta stop this on 11/11. The new scale from Hell Bowl. The funders get looted again. Driving around in their Bugattis and their, so fraudulent. The CEO worked at Idaho National Lab with the head of the old head of the NRC. It's the biggest sham in history. Fucking these SMRs never existed. One blew up in LA. What's fucking Rocketdyne? What's Santa Susana? We're finding fucking heavy radioisotopes, but they won't tell you whether they from the Woolsey fire that revitrified. Well, these fires burned all over the West United States. They from Santa Susana or they from Fukushima? It's culturally significant. Come on, Burns. I'm going to send this directly to his people. 12/12. That was my year. My number was always 8 East 8. 12. 2021. That was Roberto Clementi's fucking number. Whoa. I don't believe what I just lived.